All right, I think we're live. I never know with these streams, to be honest, if I'm doing it right, but it looks like we're live. So amazing. I'm going to just post this on my Instagram. Amazing. Okay, yeah, we're live. I'm going to just post it on my Instagram and then we'll hang out. I'm so excited. I've been not feeling great for like the last couple of days, and so this is such a nice treat that I get to hang out with you right now. Welcome. All right, there's 6 people in here. Amazing. I'm always like worried that I'm talking to literally no one, but you guys literally always show up for me, so I should not worry about that. Good evening. Hello there. Hello. I'm very excited that we're doing this right now. Hiya. 4 likes already on this. Pretty cool. All right, I'm just posting this on my Instagram, and then I'm going to give you my undivided attention. Sweet. All right, posted. Am I feeling better? I am feeling better. I'm not feeling 100% yet, if I'm being honest. And so I'm really trying not to push myself too hard, because I think if I push myself right now, then it's going to be a much longer recovery. And like, I think a large part of why I'm not feeling well is like the last week, like before this week, I like slept terribly for like a week. I was out really late a lot of nights, and I had to get up really early a lot of nights. And so today I did a bunch of stuff already, and so I wanted to also edit the video today, but I think it's probably smart not to do that, because I think if I do that and I over push myself, then like the next 4 days are gonna be brutal. But I am feeling much better. Like for the last 5 days I haven't felt great. So like day 1 and 2 were really bad. I wouldn't say really bad. I don't want to over dramatize, but it wasn't good. I like couldn't do anything. Then day 3 and 4, I was like mad at myself for not doing anything, but I still kind of couldn't do anything. The main thing is I'm just dizzy, which I get anytime I get like any type of sickness. Like if I get a cold, immediate dizziness. I think I have like an inner ear thing. So dizziness is like bad because you can't really do anything. Like a headache, you can kind of like power through and still get work done. But like when you're dizzy and it feels like the room is spinning, it's kind of, you can't do anything. So I still feel a little bit dizzy, honestly, right now, but I'm feeling so much better, and I feel super blessed to be able to say that. And there are 38 people here, which is amazing, and I so appreciate you. And I love that everyone's asking if I'm feeling good, sending you hugs. That's the most wholesome comment of all time. You guys are so nice to me. I appreciate you so much. Thoughts on Life from 14. We just did a podcast episode, so I won't talk about that. But if you want to hear about it, you should check out the podcast. Wow, you guys are genuinely so nice. Like this is like the fact that you guys actually like remembered that I wasn't feeling well and care to ask means the world to me. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I'm feeling well enough today to actually launch this logo, because I was like, oh, I might just have to do a tweet. I really want to do a YouTube video, and it worked out because I'm feeling good enough to do that. I think we all enjoy your kindness. It shows. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. All right. Should I show the logo right away? I think I'm going to show the logo right away, and then we'll talk about it. Just in case you're only here for the logo, I want to deliver on that. And then if you want to stay after that and just hang out, we'll do that too. Okay, so the theme for this month's logo, you guys know I'm obsessed with cafes. I wanted to do one more like warm weather outdoor theme before, with like a little bit of fall peeking through, because September to December is like my favorite time of year. Like I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's so good. And so I wanted to honor that, because October, November, December, they're all going to be like wintry fall theme, like that vibe. And so I wanted to do one more where it's like summery themed, because I feel like September is like kind of like the transition month where it's like, it's kind of still warm weather, shorts weather, but like there's pumpkin spice lattes, like that vibe. And I freaking love it. Like it's like the start of my favorite time of the year. So that's the idea. I wanted summer, but a little bit of fall and cold brew and the cafe vibe, because September again is like the pumpkin spice latte season, and I wanted to honor that. Okay, you ready? I am so excited about this logo. Like genuinely, this may be my favorite one so far. Maybe. It's hard for me to say that because every single time I say that, but I can't wait for you to see it. You're going to have to let me know if you like it. And I'm still showing it on the iPad because I cannot figure out how to get it on the stream. So I'm sorry about that, but you ready? And also, let me know if you can hear me okay and see me okay. I probably should have asked that like earlier, but there are like 45 of you here and 20 likes. And so I feel like maybe. Take care. Hugs from Germany. Thank you so much. Let's hit the like button. I'm finally here for the stream. Oh my God, Seamus, I'm stoked that you're here. I love coffee. Me too. Yep, can hear you well. See and hear you. All good. Audio and visual is good. All right, amazing. Ready? How sick. That's the logo. This is it. I can't wait to get your reaction. I'm pretty freaking stoked on it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm really excited. I think it's so cool. Ooh, so awesome, so awesome. I'm glad you guys like it. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna zoom in on some of my favorite parts. Okay, so like this part is one of my favorite hidden references. I can't wait to see if anyone gets it. It's a gold record. We'll see if anyone gets that one. Let's see what else. This part of my logo is also one of my favorite parts of the logo. I just feel like it looks so nice, and all the cold brew. The design team crushed it. I love them. They're so fun to work with. I'm gonna share, in case you want to download this and use it as your wallpaper, like I am. Let me just give you desktop and mobile options in case you want it. All right, I'm excited. I'm gonna read through the comments so I can get your thoughts. Ooh, so awesome. I'm glad you think so. Awesome. What's up? Love it. Amazing. Nice. Amazing. Lit. Love it. That's one complex logo. That's your favorite part. I've never before seen something so cool. You guys are so sweet to me. I'm so happy you guys like it. I just started making my own cold brew, and now I'm having way too much coffee. It really connects my current mood. Oh yeah, me too. Like, my mood is very dependent on if I've had a cold brew, which is maybe a good thing and maybe not a good thing. Looks great. I love the Easter eggs. I also love the Easter eggs. It's kind of my favorite part of doing these. I feel like it lets you guys like get to know me better. It's so fun to see what you guys pick up on, what you resonate with. Awesome logo. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you. Hello from Tel Aviv, Israel. What's up? Thank you so much for joining. That's so cool. Awesome logo. I'm stoked. So there are 7 Easter eggs. One of them is the cold brew, which I already revealed. It's pretty cool. Another one is a gold record. Let's see if anyone guess what that's to. It may be to a song that has the word gold in the title. Maybe. And then there are a bunch of other more subtle ones. Favorite songs, books, movies, etc. I'm really, really excited about this logo, if you can't tell. I'm a huge fan of your work from France. That's awesome. Caffeine helps me focus. I love your channel. Thank you so much. Genuinely, like, I don't like anytime anyone like says that they love my channel or something, it's just like such an amazing reminder that like the content that I'm making is actually getting to people, which is really cool. I know that sounds like so dumb, but like I think it's easy to forget when you're making something that like other people are actually seeing it, right? And like that we have this community. And every time I'm reminded about that, it blows my mind. Like we're able to connect because of a video. We never would have met otherwise. That's so crazy. Sup, Jack, logo time. What's up, Frederick? I just showed the logo. I'm going to show it again, though, because you joined. You took a journalism class because of me. Wait, what? Okay, that's the coolest thing in the world. That's my new favorite comment of all time. I'm honored. Genuinely, wow. I literally was just talking about a second ago how, like, it's so easy to sometimes forget, like, that there's, like, this emotional impact that we can have as content creators. You just made my entire day. Like, oh my God, that's genuinely the most wholesome thing ever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so honored. I hope you liked the journalism class. What would suck as a follow-up right now is if you were like, I took it because of you and it was horrible. I really hope you liked it. That is the coolest thing ever. Thank you so much. All right, let me show the logo one more time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I'm pretty stoked on it. I'm like really, really excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me keep reading through the comments. It's really good to see other women in the tech community, and it's inspiring to me. Allie, that's awesome. I'm glad you're here. You're just amazing, and the way you do your tech interviews, it's like you're talking one-on-one. You have a tendency to be real and genuine. Well, thank you so much. I actually freaking love doing the tech interviews. That I want to make it a bigger part of the channel, because I think like if you think about in like content buckets, like I think when I think about like the channel big picture, I feel like reviews are definitely a style that we make. I think day in the life is going to become a bigger thing because I feel like it's so cool in terms of like I get to review something. I love reviewing it, but you guys get to kind of experience me out in the world versus in the studio. I think that like forges a cool connection. And I get to share more about myself and also like put the product through its paces. And that way, even if it's not like an exciting product, it's still an exciting video, I think. Then I think video essays like journalism and like breaking down a topic is another content bucket. And then I honestly think the talking tech thing has the opportunity to be a really big part of the channel because it seems like it really has resonated with you guys. And I love talking to people. It's like one of my favorite things in the world. I'm like very extroverted, very connection like oriented. Like a lot of my happiness comes from like being around other people. And it's fun. I feel like when you're watching it, like you get to kind of experience like a one-on-one conversation almost, which is really, really cool. So I'm so glad that you love it. I definitely want to do more. I'm working on booking some more guests and stuff. So stay tuned. I'm excited about it. I followed you for such a long time. I love how you've evolved. Matthias or Matthias, tell me if I'm mispronouncing that. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. It means the world to me that you've been here. I really like it. It may be your best yet. Hey, I'm happy you like it. Thank you. I don't think it'd be terrible if they hated the journalism class. We all need to try things in life, and if it was terrible, at least they tried. Yeah, that's actually a good point. There have definitely been classes that I've taken where I'm like, this was not for me. And I learned a lot from that. If it's like a class where like the professor cares, I find that I like if a teacher cares about a subject, it makes it so much more interesting, even if you yourself don't actually care about the topic. Like if someone's passionate about something, I think it honestly makes all the difference. Like I can have a friend that like cares about like, let's say rocks or something that I literally could not care less about. But if they're like, this is the coolest rock in the world, like I'm going to freaking love that rock because I think it's like enthusiasm is like infectious. Do you come up with the title and thumbnail first for your videos? I try to, Isaac. I think that that's like a YouTube best practice. So I really do try to do that before, but so I've definitely been in the scenario where I'm like, oh shoot, I need a thumbnail. I did a video, 10 facts about me that's coming out. It's in the edit right now, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. And I did not do the thumbnail in advance, and I'm shooting the thumbnail now. And I'm like, this video may have performed a lot better if I actually thought this thumbnail through. Do you think you started an NBT channel late? I started in 2015, so I feel like I was like the second wave of tech YouTube. Like I think there were people definitely before me, and then I think there have been a lot of people after me as well. And I think in 2015 it felt like it was late, but I actually think it was like incredibly early. Waking up at 3 was worth it. Oh my God, I am really sorry that you were up this late. I should have done the stream earlier, but I'm glad you found it worth it. Thank you for coming. Keep up the great videos, super underrated stuff. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you like it. I'm really excited. I feel very optimistic going into September to December tech season. I feel like we're in a good spot. There's a lot of potential here. I'm excited to experience it with you. I'm really stoked on this logo. I hope you guys like it. If you end up using it for like a background or anything, post it on Twitter. Let me know. That'd be super fun. Oh, I just realized I should post on Twitter the live stream link. God, it's like amateur hour here. Let me do that now. For as long as I've been a YouTuber, you think I would remember to do these things. Okay. I also am going to be a guest on a couple different people's podcasts in the next like 2 weeks, which I'm really excited about. I think one of them is actually here, Frederick. I'm stoked. Should be a good time. I love going on podcasts. I think it's so fun. Keep up the great videos. What is your favorite non-smartphone type of tech? Oh, I love cameras. I think that that's like my go-to because that literally enables everything in my job. Tech season's in full swing. It is indeed in full swing. I'm stoked about it. I hope that I feel well, like very, very soon, like 100% again, so I can finish the videos because I have like 2 or 3 videos that are, actually, wait. I have 4 videos that are in the edit right now. I don't know if all 4 are going to come to fruition, but definitely 3 of them. And so I just want to like be well so I can finish those and get those to you because I'm super excited about them. And I can't wait for you to see them. All right, I just posted the tweet about this, so maybe some more people will come. I look high-key sick in the thumbnail, not gonna lie. Like, you could definitely still see it in my eyes that I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm getting there. I had a work call like 2 days ago, and I was completely fine before this work call, right? Like, my voice was completely fine. I get on the work call. They ask me a question. I say something. All of a sudden, my voice was gone. I have no idea what happened. I was also, like, screaming, like, in a good way, like, hanging out with friends the night before, singing to stuff, and I think maybe I lost my voice. But it was really embarrassing on this work call. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And like the entire time I had to like clear my throat, Missed it, you're not well. Yeah, I've been sick for the last couple of days. I think I'm on the mend. I think, fingers crossed, I'm feeling a lot better than I was like 4 days ago. But anyways, it was super embarrassing. MKBHD podcast. No, not that I know of, but I'm like down for that whenever. 5 a.m. here when the stream started. Okay, so did you wake up at 5 or have you not gone to bed yet is the question. Best smartphone to date? I can't answer that. There are too many. I like so many smartphones. Lot of different ones. I just watched Yes to a Podcast. Yeah, I'm a guest on 2 podcasts coming up in the next 2 weeks. Wow, 51 likes. Appreciate you guys a lot. And then obviously my podcast is weekly. We just had Zach from Jerry Rig Everything on. I can't wait for you guys to hear that episode. I think it's so cool. Zach is like so smart and entrepreneurial and like ethical and fun. And it was my honor to talk to him. So, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, I just watched Never Have I Ever season 3 when I wasn't feeling well. Mindy Kaling is like pretty freaking smart. I feel like she writes like cliffhangers for the shows really, really well, which is awesome. So, yeah, I'd recommend. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, I'd recommend. All right, I'm just checking to see if the Instagram post went up. Okay, it did. Sweet. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them to me. I will happily answer them. If not, I can tell you guys some stories before we go. One of my friends just reacted to my Instagram story, and he's like, that's a really good readiness tour because I host my Aura Ring score. And it was really good. Which I think means I'm getting better. Hi from Israel. Wow, you're the second person here from Israel. What's up? Woke up for the live stream notification, but totally. Oh no, oh my God, Michael, I am so sorry. I am the worst in the world. That is horrible. I'm so sorry. That sucks so much. If someone woke me up with a live stream notification, I'd be like, what the hell? I hope it's worth it. I'm really sorry. But totally worth it. Okay, you're the best, Michael. Wow, this is live. It is indeed live. This is a live stream. How are you finding doing YouTube this year? Amazing. I think tech YouTube is like kind of going through this transitionary period where people really need to like innovate on the format and focus more on storytelling. And so earlier in the stream, I just mentioned like the 4 things that we as a team, NBT, are really focused on. Those are going to be the content formats that we pursue for like the next, I would say, 3 to 6 months to see how it goes. But I'm feeling really hopeful and excited. And I honestly think that like if you do the work takes care of you. Ryan Serhant says it all the time. I think it's really true. I think we just need to keep putting in the reps, and eventually it's going to pay off even more than it already has because you guys are already here and amazing. Okay, non-tech question. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Okay, when I was a little kid, I used to like, always get from Cold Stone cotton candy ice cream with a cookie mixed in. That combination reminds me of my childhood like instantly if I have it now. I love that. I also used to get cookie dough flavor. Now I think my favorite ice cream flavor is either cookie dough or coffee. I also love cookies and cream sometimes. I used to not really like sweets as much as I do now. Like now I definitely like ice cream a lot. But when I was a kid from Cold Stone, we used to go with family friends and it was like my favorite thing ever. Have I seen Stranger Things season 4? I have not, but I think that Sadie Sink is like an incredible actress and I'm a big fan of her. I saw her in the All Too Well thing and I was like, yes, you're so good. Pixel or iPhone? Both. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Appreciate you sharing the logo even though you're not feeling well. Appreciate you being here, Michael. What is the most anticipated piece of tech? I feel like a lot of people are anticipating AR glasses, maybe. I'm definitely anticipating that. I think the obvious answer is also smartphones and stuff. I like the idea of merging the laptop and smartphone. I like that idea too. I don't know if it's going to happen or if we're just going to like leapfrog over that and go to AR glasses and like have screens on different surfaces and stuff. But I do like the idea of having an all-in-one. I guess you can kind of already do that, right, with like Samsung DeX. Do you think that tech is becoming too inundated in our lives? How do you separate yourselves from using tech too much and spending time doing other things? I do think about that a lot. I think it's an issue with social media, even more so than like just tech. But I remember I saw a post online that was like, Web3 isn't a set point. It's the point when like your digital life becomes as important as your physical life. And that like tripped me up for days because I was like, oh my God, like it actually kind of is like that already to some extent, right? Like we care about how many followers we have, and like a lot of our friends are online connections, and a lot of the content we consume is online. Like so much of our life is online, which I don't think is inherently a bad thing. But I do think that it's important to like constantly check in with ourselves about our relationship with like online and social media. And I think with social media especially, like I don't go on it now in the morning anymore. Like I used to wake up in the morning, be in bed and scroll through, and it just started my day off so bad. I was like, I'm starting my day off in other people's lives. I'm immediately comparing my life to their life. I'm immediately feeling like I'm not doing enough. I'm not hanging out with enough friends, but I'm also not working hard enough, but I'm also not like exercising enough, like everything, right? Because what we do as humans is we don't look at like someone, like let's say someone named Jessica. We're not looking at like Jessica's whole picture. We're just looking at like, oh, like she has more friends than I do, or like she has a better job than I do, right? We're not like, oh, she has a better job than I do, but I'm like a better person than she is, right? Like we never look at like the full picture. We just like cherry pick everyone's highlight reels, and then we compare our full life to like just small things, or at least I found myself doing that. And so I think it was like not a good relationship. And then I also think like I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm making someone feel worse about their life. Like I want to be able to share cool things that I'm doing, but I often struggle with like, I don't know. Sometimes I struggle with like, if I share this, am I going to make someone like, if I share that I'm working really late, am I going to make someone else like feel bad for not working late? I never want to do that. So I think that's like a hard balance that I think about a lot. I think ultimately social media and technology is amazing and a net positive, but I do think that like we have to be intentional with it to make it a net positive. Sorry, I kind of just went on a soapbox rampage there. I'm watching you when you start YouTube and you're doing great. That is amazing that you've been here since then. Thank you so much. My favorite word, I say amped a lot. I don't know if that's my favorite word, but I do say it a lot. Any update on the Z Fold 4? That's the video that I'm working on. That's the one. So Fold 4 and sorry, it's like choked a little bit. Fold 4 and the camera video and the review. Those are the two videos that are like in the edit right now. It's just that I have not felt well, so I have not been able to edit them, but they're coming. Those are the next two videos. And then a video just about me that I think you guys are actually going to like. It's like some facts about me. Really love your reviews here on the other side of the world. Always waiting for more reviews. You are the best. Thank you so much. It's so cool that we can connect because of YouTube. Do you think a future where you see a new phone, but you're only using AR contacts? I think that that could happen. I don't know how far off we are from that, though. I'm answering someone else's question. She or he asked you what your favorite word is. Mine is kindness. Oh, I like that, Jonathan. I think we could all be kinder in this world. It is healthy to limit social media consumption. I agree. I think it's important. I also think that like you can often like draw a direct correlation with how long you've been on social media and like how happy you feel and how long your attention span is. Like if you're on it too long, I think you start to like, I think when you first go on social media, it's like positive impact. And then if you stay on it too long, then it's like negative impact. And so it's like finding like that bliss point. I'm not going to Apple event, but I am going to another event in LA and I'm very excited about it. You guys will see it soon. I am stoked. Hope you hit the 1 million sub mark. Thank you so much. I hope so too. I've been following you since you had like 100 subscribers. That's crazy. This is my first live stream even with you. Wow, I'm honored. Welcome. I'm around the age that you were when you started your channel. How should I grow my website? What's the end goal for you? Is the end goal just like creating content? Is the end goal like creating into a business? Because I feel like the advice is like super different. And I don't want to give you like just like advice that isn't relevant to like your goals. This is so fun. I love hanging out with you guys. You're so fun. You want to grow your blog. I honestly don't know a lot about growing a website. I think the thing with YouTube is that a lot of the way that you grow it is just via organic traffic, like just making good videos that the algorithm then recommends. With growing a blog, I feel like there definitely is like search engine optimization, but it also feels like a lot more like word of mouth based is like my initial impression. I would check out someone like Thomas Frank, probably has more experience than I do in that. How do you get invited to different launch events? Do they invite you, or is it something that you do? They invite you. So I think it's just like I've been in the industry now for like 7 years, and so I feel like I know a lot of people at a lot of different companies, and I'm friends with them, and like they've been inviting me for a while, and I feel like that's how. But if you're new to the industry and you don't know people, cold email, it will change your life. I am a huge proponent of cold emailing. It's changed my life in a million ways. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Thank you for taking the time to spend with us. Hope you get well soon. Oh my God, you did not need to do a super chat. I just wanted to hang out with you. Genuinely, thank you so much. But like, save your money for you. Buy a cold brew. Oh my God, for your next few cold brews, Michael, that is the most wholesome thing in the world. Thank you so much. I will definitely use it to buy a cold brew, and I will think of you when I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But seriously, keep your money for you. I just so appreciate you being here. You're the best. I cold email, amazing. Collab with Michael Fisher. I actually had Michael Fisher on the podcast a while ago, and it was so fun. And I think I may have him on the channel soon, so stay tuned. I was just texting with him the other day about it, so I think that'll be really fun and exciting. What is cold brew? Cold brew is a type of coffee. The fact that I get to be the one to tell you what cold brew is, you've just made my entire year. It is a type of coffee. It is brewed cold. It's really good. It's like less acidic. There's more caffeine in it. It's just great. I'd recommend. I think you're going to love it. What is your most recommended cold brew that anyone could buy easily? Okay. Starbucks makes a blend that they sell on Amazon. I'm not a huge fan of like Starbucks in-person coffee, but their one on Amazon is like shockingly really good. Wow, there's 60 of you here, 63 people. Thank you. It's shockingly really good. So that's the one that I always like send to people when they're like, I want to get into cold brew. I don't know what to buy. I'm like, buy this. Maybe one day I'll be recommending NBT cold brew. That would be really cool. Blue Bottle is also really good. In person, like I have a couple like shops that I just like the best, but if you're online, those would be the ones that I would recommend. Your English is magnificent. You are too kind. Thank you so much. It's the best. I love cold brew. I make coffee at home all the time. I'm learning how to become a barista. Okay, being a barista is like low-key my dream. Like I think it'd be so fun if eventually I can make NBT coffee and then I like have a shop and then I could be the barista. I think that would be such a vibe. I think it'd be so fun. Greetings from Belgium. What's up, Belgium? Thanks so much for coming, Chris. I miss Starbucks vanilla sweet cream brew in person. I live in England now. They don't do it here. I love England, but that does sound like a bummer. I really want to go back to London. Oh my God, I love London. NBT Cafe. Yeah, how cool would that be? I feel like that would be like a dream come true. Obviously, videos first. That's like the most important part of the company and like the thing that I get the most fulfilled and fun by. But like as it expands and I'm able to do more things, I think that'd be so freaking cool. How old are you? I'm 20, but I'm turning 21 like very, very soon, which I'm excited about. Pumpkin spice latte season. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. So the fact that the pumpkin spice lattes are available now, whole year made. Like I am stoked about it. So good. When I saw that the menu went live, it's like, we are now in the best time of the year. Undeniable. I live in London. I love London. I love London. So bummer though, there's been more hate there. It's been a little bit scary. I hope that everything works out. That sucks. Wow. Oh my God, another super chat. Awesome, Adam. You did not need to donate anything, dude. I just appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. But like, please keep your money for you. I just want to hang out with you guys. You giving me your time means more than anything. I'm going to be 28 in the next hour. Well, happy early birthday. Coda barista robot. I don't even know how to code the word hello. Best purchase to date? Probably the camera that started my YouTube channel, right? Because that's the thing that changed my whole life. I'd love to taste your cold brew once you start making it, but it sounds like shipping drinks that are meant to be cold be a nightmare. Yeah, I would love you to taste the cold brew too when I eventually make it. Right now, I'm like tunnel vision, best videos possible, and that's the goal. But as it expands and we're able to hire more people and like still keep that as like the main goal, but then do other things, cold brew is like the thing on the list. I got to make that happen. You have beautiful eyes. That is a really kind comment. Thank you so much. Any fun stuff coming in the future? Yeah, a lot of really fun videos. And also I'm going to LA and also I'm going to a couple other places too that I won't reveal yet, but I think I'm really excited to start traveling a little bit more because that was a huge part of my life pre-pandemic, and I'm very excited to get it back, hopefully. So you guys are so active. I feel like the chat is really active today. It's like making my whole day. This is so great. Thank you. What is your occupation? YouTube. You're 56. Yeah, it's really cool. I love that this community is like all different ages. I feel like I saw a graph that was like innovation and like good conversation, and it's like this, and it's like age and like wisdom, and so it's like fresh eyes, and I completely butchered that, but it's like basically like young people and older people at the center of that is like the precipice of like fresh eyes and wisdom, and it's like the perfect combination. I'm 15, 16, 21. Wow, we're all over the map here. I love it. Cheers from Poland. What's up, Poland? This is like the coolest thing in the world. Like the fact that there are literally people all over the world part of this community blows my mind every single time. So freaking cool. I just turned 15 on the 24th. Happy belated birthday. That's recent. Cheers from Texas. What's up? Best sci-fi movie? Ooh, I don't really watch sci-fi that much. I'm trying to think. I mean, I've definitely seen a sci-fi movie. I just can't think. I can't recall. It's not my favorite genre. I love action and adventure and rom-coms. Those are like the three. That's the trifecta for me. I really love your energy. You're so positive. I wish you the best in life. Well, that is an exceptionally kind comment, and thank you so much. That genuinely means so much to me. How's Severance going for you? I couldn't do it. I could not do it, dude. I tried. I watched one episode, and it creeped me out. I really respect the filmmaking. I think that whoever made the show is exceptional. I get why people love it. I have this issue where in the moment I love a show like that, but then when I'm sleeping at 2 a.m., I think about it and it freaks me out and I can't go to sleep. So I know this about myself now. I tried it with horror movies. Didn't go well. Same thing with this. It gave me the creeps. Gave me a bad vibe. Totally get why people love it, though. It's a really cool concept and well executed on, but it like gave me chills in a bad way. So I put on How I Met Your Mother and Modern Family, and that's more my speed. Except for the last episode of How I Met Your Mother. Why'd they have to do that? What will surprise you at the Apple event next week? I don't know. If it's going to surprise me, then how could I know it from now? Reels and shorts reach the audience faster than normal YouTube videos. I'm doing reels and shorts as well, but I think long form YouTube videos are the thing that actually like creates a connection with the audience. I love both, but I don't think that you could just do shorts without long form as well. I think both are really important. I want to hang out with Michael Fisher or Michael Josh. 3 Michaels in the same place might be crazy though. Yeah, how would anyone tell you guys apart? How is the digital project going? The drop actually ended last year, but it went really well and it was so fun. And the team that worked on it was awesome. So I'm blessed to have been part of that. Is it hard to make the stories that loop right back to the beginning? It's a fun challenge. Someone on the team is actually great at doing the loops, but I also love doing them. It's so fun. Do you see yourself doing this in 10 years? Yeah, I hope so. I hope that in 10 years, NBT is like a media company and big, and the videos are at the forefront, and we're loving doing it, and we have the podcast and a bunch of other projects, and we're still making content that serves tech enthusiasts. That's the goal. Yeah, I've been expanding the team a little bit this year. It's still really small. There's only a few of us that are working on the videos, but researching and writing and motion design, and it's been great. I love it. It allows me to take on loftier projects, make every project better. It's been great. iPhone 14 review, yes, for sure. That is coming. I love hanging out with you guys. You're so fun. Like, this just made my whole day. I'm so glad that we're doing this. I feel like the chat has been super active. You guys are always a good time. So great. My daily driver, I use 2. So I always use an Android phone and an iPhone. So right now I just finished with the Fold 4, and the iPhone is always just like the latest. Just checking Instagram here to see if anyone reacted or if anyone came over. Okay, we had like 10 people come over from Instagram already, it looks like, which is awesome. Thank you for sharing your time with us. Thank you for sharing your time with me. ever going to start a blog now since you got a podcast? I write a newsletter kind of about my life, which is super fun. I feel like I'm in like this decade right now, your 20s, where there's so many things going on. It's like kind of like one of the foundational decades in your life. I think every decade is honestly really exciting and important. I think your 20s are like one of the foundational decades where it's like so many things are happening for the first time. And like you're setting the foundation for a lot of other aspects of your life, like your career, your relationships, your friendships, which I think in some ways is stressful because there's like a lot of pressure on your 20s to be like significant and to have it figured out. But I also think there's like something really beautiful and exciting about that. And so I write a lot about that in the newsletter, like different things that I'm thinking about. The thing that I just wrote about in the newsletter last week was this idea called like this mental board of advisors, which is like the idea that when you're making decisions, asking real people in real life for advice is super helpful, and we should all do it. But also, it's really helpful to have like a mental version of them in your head. Or like if you don't have access to them, like let's say you really want to ask Marquez, but you can't. Right? Having like a mental version of him in your head of like what you think he would do is often so helpful. And so I wrote a lot about how for me, it's like a couple professional people that like I really trust professionally and like they inspire me a lot and what I think they would do. And then it's a couple people that like I trust just like for every aspect of my life. Like I think they're good people. I think they've done it right. They have more experience than I do. And then it's a couple people that have maybe like different values than me. Like I prioritize a lot like routine and goals and work. And like maybe they prioritize like spontaneity and fun. I prioritize fun honestly too, but like they prioritize like cliff diving fun. And it's like that's also an important checkpoint in my brain because that pushes me to do things. And so having like this mental board of advisors is awesome because then you can like when you have a decision and you don't know what to do, you can be like, what would these 6 people do? And they can kind of give you the advice in your head. So I wrote about that. It's a concept from Ali Abdallah that I honestly think has really impacted my life in a positive way. So yeah. Have a nice day. I got to run. All right, Allie, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Are you going to do more products in the future? That's the goal for sure. 20, stay grounded in your faith, whatever that may be. Thank you, Tom. Do you feel like smartphones don't innovate anymore? No. I mean, I think we're at a place with smartphones where like they're pretty mature, but I think on the fringes there's still a ton of innovation happening, whether that be with foldables or even just like camera technology has been improving a lot. Have you met a YouTuber that was a complete opposite of what you pictured him to be? Really good question, and I'm happy to say the answer to that is no. Every YouTuber that I'm friends with is exactly the same on camera that they are in person. Otherwise, I think it'd be like a trip and a half if like they were like super fun and outgoing on camera, and then when you met them in person, they were like this. You'd be like, what's going on? No one's like that. I think we're all pretty much the same. I ask people a lot in my life. I'm like, am I the same on camera and in real life? Like, I want to make sure. I want to constantly check in and make sure because I think it's like super important. I never want to like portray like something that's like not authentic to me because I don't want anyone to like me if it's not authentically me because then I feel like I have to like put on a show. And I also, I just think it's important to be authentic. Thoughts on the Z Flip 4? I'm working on a full review on that, so stay tuned. Should I upgrade from the S22 Ultra to the Z Flip 4? I mentioned that in the full video. I think like they're kind of different markets. Like I think the S22 Ultra is like just an all-in-one great phone that's like just good. Whereas the Z Flip 4 optimizes a little bit more for like flashy form factor and like being good at everything, but then also being a foldable. So it doesn't have like the best in class camera or some of the like more like ease of use things, but it's exciting. And so it's like which one you care about more. All right, I'm going to go in a minute, but this was so fun. And I'm so glad that we did this. And you guys were like high energy today and it made it a joy to hang out with you. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's the logo. I hope you guys love it. I'm going to post it on my Twitter as well in case you want to do it as a wallpaper. 7 hidden references for you to decode. Let me know if you find them on Twitter. You seem so cool. I really hope nothing gets you down. I'd hate for your happiness to get ruined. Thank you so much. Have you ever struggled to get something done? Of course. I'm a human. There have been times where it's been hard for me to motivate to do something. I've definitely talked about that in the newsletter. I feel like we're ending the stream right now, so I'm not going to dive into it, but ask me this again in another stream, and I definitely will talk about it. But the short answer is yes. Like, I think we all go through things. I think having a really good support system is important. I think also letting yourself feel the emotions that you're feeling is really important, like not trying to, like, dismiss them, I think is really important because I think if you, like, try to dismiss emotions, you can like be in a place then where like you're almost like gaslighting yourself and invalidating yourself, and then it makes it much harder. God, my nose is like so itchy right now. It makes it much harder, I think, to get through it. But yeah, ask me about that again in another stream, and I will definitely go more into it. But for sure, yes. Have fun. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day, and remember that every day is a masterpiece. It would be a lot of anxiety to be one thing on camera and another in person. I think that the two are different at first, and they start to become the same as you get more comfortable on camera. Agreed, Michael. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you, NS Tech. Bye, chat. Bye, Christoph. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm really glad we got to chat. No, I don't apologize. It's my fault that I said I was ending it. My bad. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with us. Brightened our day. Tom, you brightened my day. Thank you so much. All right. I will see you guys in a video very, very soon, I hope. The second I feel better, I'm going to finish this edit, and we're going to get it out there. I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to hear what you think about it, too. So thanks for joining. Y'all are the best, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye.